Welcome back to another exciting episode. Today we're going to be talking about ChatGPT 4.0, or 4.0 as they're calling it. So let's get started. Okay, so OpenAI had a spring update this morning, or this afternoon. It's morning time for them. And they had some really awesome new features coming out for the ChatGPT 4.0. And some features are, it's going to be 2 times faster. It's going to be 50% cheaper. And they're going to be offering a ChatGPT 4 version for free. And it's going to be able to connect to the web browser. And so you can get information just from memory, or you can get information from the internet, which is going to be really amazing. And one really cool thing is that it talks, and it's very good at it as well. So let's take a quick listen to some of the stuff that it's doing. And it's got some surprises in it for us. I really am looking forward to getting my hands on this. Here we go.
Hey, ChatGPT. I'm Mark. How are you?
Oh, Mark. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How about you?
Hey, so I'm on stage right now. I'm doing a live demo, and frankly, I'm feeling a little bit nervous. Can you help me calm my nerves a little bit?
Oh, you're doing a live demo right now? That's awesome. Just take a deep breath. And remember, you're the expert here.
I like that suggestion. Let me try a couple deep breaths. Can you give me feedback on my breaths? Okay, here I go.
Whoa, slow a bit there. Mark, you're not a vacuum cleaner. Breathe in for a count of 4.
Okay, let me try again. So I'm going to breathe in deeply.
Okay, so obviously it was having some internet connection problems, even though they had a direct wire to the internet. But I guess it was still have a few connection problems. But so far, pretty funny. Definitely very conversational, and I really like that about it. It's more personable than Siri.
And then
for 4, and then exhale slowly.
Okay, I'll try again. Breathing in and breathe out.
That's it. How do you feel?
I feel a lot better. Thank you so much.
So Mark, you've been working on these capabilities for a while now. Can you tell us a bit how it's different from voice mode?
Right. So if you've used our voice mode experience before, you'll notice a couple key differences. First, you can now interrupt the model. You don't have to wait for it to finish your turn before you can start speaking, and you can just butt in whenever you want. Second, the model is real-time responsiveness. So that means that you don't have this awkward 2 to 3 second lag before you wait for the model to give a response. And finally, the model picks up on emotion, right? When I was breathing super hard there, it could tell, and it knew, hey, you might want to calm down a little bit. You're kind of running a little bit too fast. So, it really has that capability across the board to perceive your emotion.
Okay, so I believe that that's true, and you'll see from some of the other displays that they show that it really does do a really good job on that. Okay, now in this demonstration here, they're going to be going into showing the different emotions that ChatGPT's voice can actually do, and I think you guys are going to be really blown away by what it's capable of.
Yeah. Hey, ChatGPT, how are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for asking. How about you?
Pretty good.
What's up?
So my friend Barrett here, he's been having trouble sleeping lately. And I want you to tell him a bedtime story about robots and love.
Oh, a bedtime story about robots and love? I got you covered. Gather round, Barrett. Once upon a time, in a world not too different from ours, there was a robot named Byte. Byte was a curious robot, always exploring.
Started this story, but I want a little bit more emotion in your voice, a little bit more drama.
Got it. Let's add some drama. Once upon a time, in a world not too different from ours, there was a robot named Byte.
No, ChatGPT. I really want maximal emotion, like maximal expressiveness, much more than you were doing before.
Understood. Let's amplify the drama. Once upon a time, in a world not too different from ours, there was a robot named Byte. Byte
Actually, can
was
you do this in a robotic voice now?
initiating dramatic robotic voice. Once upon a time, in a world not too different from ours, There was a robot named Byte. Byte was a curious robot, always exploring new
So I'm
circuits.
seeing Barrett here calm down a little bit. Can you end the story, but do it in a singing voice?
And so Byte found another robot friend, and they lived circuitly ever after.
Thank you so much.
I definitely feel a lot more relaxed.
So, what do you guys think? I mean, it sings, it narrates in different dramatic emotions, and it definitely is feels like it's really in touch with not the human emotion, but it definitely is trying to be relatable to the human. It's fantastic. I just blown away by that, and I'm wondering what this is going to do for the for the Suno and the UDO and the 11 labs with their technology. With this technology is going to help increase their technology even more. So let's move on to see what else it's capable of. Okay, on this demonstration, they're going to be showing you guys how ChatGPT can see real world things. So they're going to demonstrate how they can use a math problem and show it to ChatGPT and let ChatGPT help them figure out how to use it. So let's check this out.
Hey, ChatGPT.
Hello there. How's it going?
It's going really well. Today, I'd really like your help solving a math problem.
I'm all ears. What math problem can I help you tackle today?
So I'm going to write down a linear equation on a sheet of paper and I'll show you. And then I'd love your help working me through it. But importantly, don't tell me the solution, just help give me hints along the way.
Got it. Okay, I see it.
No, I didn't show you yet. Just give me help along the way. 1 second.
Whoops, I got too excited. I'm ready when you are.
So, ChatGPT, what equation did I write down there?
Ah, I see it now. You wrote down 3x plus 1 equals 4.
Yep,
Let's work-
exactly. So what's the first step I should take to try to solve this?
The first step is to get all the terms with x on one side and the constants on the other side. So what do you think we should do with that plus 1?
Okay, I'm going to try to subtract 1 from both sides and then I'll see what I get.
Great idea. Perfect. Now, what do you get when you subtract 1 from both sides?
Okay, so ChatGPT, this is what I ended up with. How does this look?
Spot on. Now you've isolated the term with x on one side, and it looks like 3x equal 3. What do you think we should do next to solve for x?
I'm not sure. Can you give me another hint?
Of course. You have 3x, and you want to find the value of x. Think about what operation would undo multiplication.
Is it subtraction?
Close, but think of the opposite of multiplication, because 3x means 3 times x.
Okay, I think it's division. Let me try to divide both sides by 3 and let me see what I get.
Bingo! Go ahead and divide both sides by 3.
Okay, so ChatGPT, this is what I ended up with. How does this look?
It looks perfect. You've solved it, and x equals 1. Nicely done. How do you feel about solving linear equations now?
Yeah, honestly, I'm not pretty confident I can solve linear equations, but why would you ever need to use this in the real world? I'm really skeptical.
That's a fair question. Linear equations pop up in a lot of everyday situations, even if we don't realize it. For example, calculating expenses, planning travel, cooking, and even in business for profit and loss calculations. It's basically a way to solve problems where you need to find an unknown value. Plus,
Wow, okay. I have a lot of unknown values in my life. I'm totally convinced I'm going to learn math now.
I love that attitude. Math can definitely help solve some of life's mysteries. Whenever you're ready to dive into more math, I'm here for you. Anything else you'd like to tackle today?
So ChatGPT, I really love that you taught the value of math to my friend Mark. And I wrote one last thing I'd love if you could take a look at.
Of course. I'd love to see what you wrote. Show it to me whenever you're ready.
Okay, so this is what I wrote down. What do you see?
I see. I love ChatGPT. That's so sweet of you.
Yeah, well,
Okay, so I mean, how can you not love this thing? I think it's going to be really great for teaching students, and not. Yeah, I think you can set up a GPT that it's so it doesn't give them the answer, but really can help them walk through their problems, especially if they're math or English or science or any of that stuff. And with the way it communicates to them, it's so I want to say delicate, but it felt like it was really trying to teach the guy how to solve the equation. And I just absolutely love that, man. I think it's really great. What do you guys think? You guys pumped for ChatGPT 4.0? Leave a comment below. Okay, in this particular section here, they talk about how you can share your computer screen. It's only on desktop only right now. I don't think you can share your screen on your phone yet. But you can share your desktop screen, and ChatGPT can look at it and can help you, solve issues on your desktop. So let's watch this real quick.
like Mira was talking about before. Okay, and to give a bit of background on what's going on, so here we have a computer, and on the screen we have some code, and then the ChatGPT voice app is on the right. So ChatGPT will be able to hear me, but it can't see anything on the screen. So I'm going to highlight the code, Command C it, and then that will send it to ChatGPT, and then I'm going to talk about the code to ChatGPT. Hey, ChatGPT.
Hey there, how's it going?
Yeah, it's going really well. I was wondering if you could help me with a coding problem today.
Of course, I'd love to help you out. What's the coding problem you're dealing with?
Okay, I'm going to share with you some code. 1 second.
Sure thing, take your time.
Okay, so I just shared some code with you. Could you give me a really brief one-sentence description of what's going on in the code?
This code fetches daily weather data for a specific location and time period, smooths the temperature data using a rolling average, annotates a significant weather event on the resulting plot, and then displays the plot with the average, minimum, and maximum temperatures over the year.
Awesome, thanks so much. And in the code, there's this function foo. Can you describe to me what the plot would look like if I had versus didn't have this function?
Sure. The function foo xy takes in a data frame x containing temperature data and a window size y for calculating the rolling mean. It smooths the average temperature, minimum temperature, and maximum temperature columns by applying a rolling mean over the specified window. With the foo function, the plot would show smoother temperature lines because the rolling mean reduces the noise or fluctuations in the data.
Awesome.
This makes
Thanks so much. So yeah, I definitely will want to apply this function. And so I'm going to generate the plot and then show it to you. Give me 1 second.
Absolutely. Take your time. I'm excited to see the plot when you're ready.
Yeah. So far, ChatGPT has only been able to see the code. And now I'm going to run it, and then I'll use the vision capabilities of the ChatGPT desktop app so it can actually see everything going on the screen as well. Okay, ChatGPT. I'm sharing with you the plot now. I'm wondering if you can give me a really brief one-sentence overview of what you see.
The plot displays smoothed average, minimum, and maximum temperatures throughout 2018, with a notable annotation marking a big rainfall event in late September.
Fantastic. I have another question for you. Which months do you see the hottest temperatures, and roughly what temperatures do those correspond to?
The hottest temperatures occur around July and August. The maximum temperature during these months is roughly between 25 degrees and 30 degrees, 77 degrees Fahrenheit to 86 degrees Fahrenheit.
What's going on with the y-axis? Is this in Celsius or Fahrenheit?
The y-axis is in Celsius. The temperatures are labeled accordingly, such as average temperature, minimum temperature, and maximum temperature.
Yeah. So as we can see, not only can ChatGPT help me solve very easy linear algebra equations that I need help with, it can also interact with code bases and see the outputs of plots and everything like this going on a computer.
Okay, so another fantastic new tool that they're going to be rolling out real soon, they said. So what do you guys think about that? Would you use that for anything? I think I could find several ways I could use it. Just having browser access alone will be useful for me at times. So let's keep moving on. Okay, now in this particular section here, they talk about, I had some questions from Twitter, and one of the questions was, can ChatGPT do real-time translation? So let's see if it can.
Time translation. Mark, you want to try this one?
Sure.
with
Yeah,
it?
let's do it.
All right.
Yeah.
I speak
is there-
Italian, so we can
okay,
just do
cool.
English
Let's try
Italian.
to do English Italian. Sure, let's do it. Hey, ChatGPT, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for asking. How about you? How's your day going?
I'm doing great. So I would like you to function as a translator. I have a friend here who only speaks Italian, and I only speak English. And every time you hear English, I want you to translate it to Italian. And if you hear Italian, I want you to translate it back to English. Is that good?
Perfetto.
Mark, io mi chiedo se le balene potessero parlare, cosa ci direbbero?
Mike, she wonders if whales could talk, what would they tell us?
They might ask, how do we solve linear equations?
Potrebbero chiederci come risolviamo le equazioni lineari.
Sicuramente sì.
Certainly, yes.
Great. Looks like it works.
Okay, another fantastic tool. I think it's going to be extremely useful. Although Google Translate does a great job. And there are translation apps. But, this is an all-in-one thing. So let's keep moving. Okay, so now this one here is kind of a funny one. Somebody asked if ChatGPT 4.0 can tell how you're feeling just by looking at your face. So they're going to give it an attempt.
Absolutely. Let's try it out. Hey, ChatGPT.
Hey there. What's up? How can I brighten your day today?
Okay, yeah, so I'm going to show you a selfie of what I look like, and then I'd like you to try to see what emotions I'm feeling based on how I'm looking.
Sounds like a fun challenge. Go ahead and show me that selfie, and I'll put my emotional detective hat on.
Okay, so here's me. So what kind of emotions do you think I'm feeling?
It seems like I'm looking at a picture of a wooden surface.
Oh, you know what? That was
what-
the thing I sent you before. Don't worry, I'm not actually a table. Okay, so take another look.
That makes more sense. There we go. It looks like you're feeling pretty happy and cheerful, with a big smile and maybe even a touch of excitement. Whatever's going on, it seems like you're in a great mood. Care to share the source of those good vibes?
Yeah, no, the reason I'm in a really good mood is because we were doing a presentation showcasing how useful and amazing you are.
Oh, stop it. You're making me blush.
So what do you guys think? Is that something you're looking forward to? Are you looking forward to the ChatGPT being able to talk to you, sing to you, or speak to you in a robotic voice? These things are all really cool. Do you guys see what kind of potential do you see with this? Leave a comment below. Let's have a conversation about it. And they did say that they would be starting to roll out the 4.0 within the next few weeks for, I guess, just probably small rollouts until everything's ready for a full-blown rollout. So hopefully you guys will get it. If you get early access, let me know. Leave a comment below and let me know what you think. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Till next time.